Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cancer. Happy birthday to you and many more. As it is your season, it is my season. I am feeling really crabalicious today. I'm shooting this on the 19th, so that I am sure to upload everything sooner than the 22nd. I really hate being late with general readings. Okay, so we're no longer in the North Node, and Capricorn is no longer in the South Node. It is going along the wheel Widdershins. It is now, Gemini is now in the North Node and Sagittarius in the South Node. I'll be doing separate videos on those. So yeah, what else do I have to say that I didn't say during Gemini season? I think that's it. Just give me a moment. Right away I'm getting Stay Steadfast, and it's so funny because long before I turned the camera on, I felt the presence of my dad. He's definitely here with me, I know that. He usually is, which I love. But yeah, I'm definitely getting Stay Steadfast, and I know that it may not just be for me. I think it's also for at least some of you. What else is coming through? Well, that's obvious. We have focus on raising your Kundalini vibration. That's interesting. Realign what your nirvana is, because you have the North Node and South Node, which in Vedic astrology is the Rahu and the Ketu, and when you kind of conjoin the two, or figure out a way to conjoin the two as you're walking through your path during these nodes for the next year and a half, it's like this. I love what I'm writing. You're in your nirvana. So, okay. Focus on that. Maybe that's what that meant, the focusing on raising your vibration in your Kundalini. Do it all over again, because the North and the South nodes are different. The Dharma and the Karma are now different. Or your Dharma and your Karma are switching to different roles. Like I said, I'm going to be doing videos on that separately. It's much easier that way. Understand that whatever went wrong is not your fault. Some of you are blaming yourselves for things that were out of your control, out of your hands completely. It kind of goes back to Gemini season a little bit, except it really touches on the things that are happening or were happening to you personally, and not so much the peanut gallery part of it. It was not your fault, and it was also not the fault of others that you were working with. It just happened. It was there as a learning experience. You've learned from it, yeah, but quit blaming yourself. Quit feeling guilty, and also quit pointing fingers. What else is there? Your home is beautiful now, by the way. Whether or not you've done cleaning or, done any kind of work pragmatically or metaphysically on your home, inside and out of it, it is actually quite beautiful now. The energy within and without it had changed on the property that you live in. The energy is changing now, it's shifting again. Of course it is. Dharma and Karma, North and South nodes, they're shifting. Right now, you are looking at a beautiful beginning. You can start all over again without blame or without blaming others. You can start all over again as you're raising your vibration to your nirvana. Wow, it all actually connects, all those messages, along with staying steadfast within all of that, connected. Very interesting. At the bottom of the deck here we have Cloud Upright, and I find it very interesting since we have Gemini in the North Node now. Infinite energy and infinite action within airspace, the element of air. It's coming through. You also have symbolically double Earth here, so you definitely are taking a more logical and psychological approach toward building something or rebuilding something after it had crumbled down. Okay, that explains a few things. Your communication needs to expand. Expand the way that you communicate. It's not so much what you are communicating, it's the way you do it. So figure out how to expand how you communicate. Because what you've been doing before didn't exactly work. Like, maybe it worked for the time being, but it's not going to work now. So keep your mind open. Okay. Hold on. Let me just get my chair up a little bit. It's kind of a weird spot to be in. I am working on the studio space. It's not perfect. The lighting sucks. Everything sucks, but I'm here. Screw it. You have to start where you are with what you have. Okay? And quit blaming yourself and comparing yourself to even yourself, never mind others. Let all that tension go. You don't need it. I didn't ask anything specific, but I see some answers here. Okay. Very interesting, Cancer. Okay, what's going on in the moment is that, yeah, you are still dealing with people who are very arrogant, brash, feel entitled to things, maybe come from a place of privilege or overprivilege. Like, you're kind of still, surrounded by that sort of bullcrap, but you're also freeing your mind from it. Because it is not for you to judge them or for them to judge you on your life path. Again, with the pointing fingers thing, yeah, that's where you gotta kind of cut that out. I mean, even if they are wrong, so what? Let them live out their dharma and their karma while you live yours out. Focus on you here. Yeah. You're also emotionally detaching from such situations and people, because this is not something that helps you to celebrate yourself, and this does not help you to celebrate life as it is. Very interesting. Very interesting. Gemini's in the North Node now for the next year and a half. Your Dharma. While you're not busy kicking the crap out of karma, or at least making right by it, your job is to at least once in a while know stillness and have stillness. Because this is all very new right now. This isn't the first time that the North and South Node have been in these positions, but it's kind of happening in a new way for you, only because chronologically you're getting older, you're experiencing new things. So you kind of have to pull yourself back a little bit when you feel overwhelmed and tense, definitely, and get in tune with how to connect the Dharma to the Karma so that you can walk in Nirvana. But when you walk in Nirvana here, you're going to be walking in the highest place possible through your higher self. Yes, some people may have more privilege than you do. Some people may be arrogant and flaunt things at you, like humble bragging, or just like those cryptic things that people post or would say in person, just to kind of make you feel like crap, like that covert narcissistic nonsense. They start that, and it's like, well, you know what, honestly, I don't give a damn, because Cyclone inverted, you freed yourself logically and psychologically from all that crap already. Like, you're detached from it completely. You don't care. It has nothing to do with you. So you're like, you know what, go ahead, brag all you want, have what you want, because obviously you need it. You're that insecure. That is you walking through your nirvana and your highest within your higher self. Now, between you and these people, mountain upright, we're looking at coldness, distance. There's going to be a sudden shift in how you expand not only your material wealth, but also the people that you allow in your life. Because you're looking at the value of people now, not just what they have, but you're looking at the value of them. You know, it's like I said, some people need all that stuff because they're that insecure. You as a valuable person don't care about that because you know that there's so much more to life than that. As the zodiac sign being the manifester of the zodiac wheel, Cancer, your job is to work with your own resources and bring them to the forefront and build with them. That's your job, infinitely. Coming in eightfold again, infinite energy and infinite action. Link mountain upright here to the card that was at the bottom of the deck, which was cloud upright. You have 8 and 8. You also have double earth again. You're working on building things or rebuilding things. So none of this concerns you whatsoever, and it shouldn't. Keep your head on right. You're going to be fine. Now, I'm going to spend a bit of time on you, us, because I believe that we do need it. It is our birthday season, so let's do this. We got Tower upright. Something is going to collapse, absolutely, but not in your life. It's going to be in their life. This is why mountain upright, you distance yourself, detach yourself from that, and work on your nirvana in the highest. Okay. There's a lot of drama going on here that you let go of logically and psychologically. Not just in your life, but realizing the drama of the people that surround you that are kind of a pain in the neck. Yeah, that. You're letting that go too. Like, it's nothing. Shallowness. Short-sightedness. Sneakiness. This is what you're emotionally detaching from, like a boss. Because you honestly don't have the room or the time or the resource for that. Choice and passion upright. Whatever I will happens to me. Right here. When you find that stillness and you walk in your nirvana in the highest, through your higher self. Tell me that doesn't make sense. It's not over yet something is finite. It's not over for them, whoever they are, but it's finite to you. Eon synthesis inverted. I am the first and the last, I am the utterance of my name. Those who are arrogant enough to boast this out loud are usually the ones to never work on themselves. Because they think that they know everything. They're arrogant and ignorant. This is what you're distancing yourself from as you make a swift change in how you expand not only what you have material-wise, but your network and who you let in. And you're going to be doing that perfectly. Good job. I'm happy to see that. I am. You have no idea. Woo! I am so happy to see that, Cancer. That is a beautiful thing. I love it. So what else do we have going on in here? Let's focus. Foken. I'm partially German. I don't know why that came through. Foken. What's that? Dad. He's talking. Anyway, he lives in me. We're going to turn that bad boy around and focus on us. We're going to Foken. I don't know what that is. I gotta look it up. I have no freaking idea. I have no Foken idea. Lord almighty. I'm going to have to look that up, alright? Because, yeah, I'm in the middle of learning German. And it's a very difficult language, especially since there are 2 dialects. The that I do have to learn because I am preparing myself to do more international business. And of course, everybody within, just about every nation understands basic English. And, even if the grammar isn't perfect, the message person is speaking is still understood. So it doesn't really matter, you just have to know how to listen. But yeah, learning German is very important to me right now. As much of it as possible. It's a very difficult language. Father of Fire Upright. This is about sitting in your own power. Maybe standing up to certain people that get on your nerves, that kind of, like it was said in Gemini season, people who overstep their boundaries, that you continue to quote-unquote walk over. If you missed that video, please go back on my channel and watch it. You'll understand this. This is your time to sit in your personal power. This is not a time to be arrogant. This is not the time to begin, I wanted to say. That's weird. Not the time to begin anything with them, whether that's completely parting from them or reconciling. That could be a thing. You have your Dharma here as well, which is in Gemini right now. Meeting the sun. Light is going to be shed on your duality, your internal struggles, also your duplicity, multiplicity, multitasking, etc. Really think in multi. Think in that. That's great. Good. I like what I'm seeing so far. Whew. Well, multiplicity. Very interesting. You're actually going to be doing this by yourself in a very balanced way. Yes, you're going to be juggling things, but think about the number 7. Yes, the number of luck, it is on your side, even though you appear to be by yourself. Think about the 7th house and Libra being the 7th house. Scaling things out, balancing them out. Yeah, it's a juggling act. You're all by yourself doing it, but you're able to do it. Multiplicity, multitasking. There it is. Again, you're not coming up arrogant. Certain things that you were confused about when it comes to what was troubling you are ending. They're coming to an end. You're coming together with people that are actually much more helpful to you because you're becoming a lot less arrogant as you learn more in life. Yeah, I have to admit, some of us do have a tendency of becoming a little bit too arrogant when we think that we have everything together, and that's just kind of our ego saying that we know everything when we don't. And there comes another lesson. No, you don't know. All right, wait for it. Oh, don't overly into it. Things that are coming through to you while Gemini is in the North Node, guiding and directing your Dharma. Why? Because nobody likes somebody who's nosy. That's why. Yeah, open up, meditate, receive what you must with perfect love and perfect trust in what it be. Ashe. Do that, yes. But do not over-intuit what you receive, especially if it comes from other people. Again, it's not your business. It's their Dharma and karma, not yours. Alright? Yeah. A line needs to be drawn in the sand, Father of Fire Upright, sitting in your own power, not somebody else's. Thank you. By the way, happy birthday. I love you guys. Yes, I'm happy to be connected with all of you again, despite the pandemic going on. I hope that all of you are well and safe. And yeah, I'm going to be uploading more content very soon having to do with the North and South Node energies. And I do look forward to hearing from you. So much love, much light to all of you. Continue to grow. Continue to do what you must. But most importantly, repair yourself because you've been hurt. I love you. Blessed be.